afternoon. Good afternoon and welcome, you know. Yeah, man, back again, you know. Not long before Christmas time, you know. Alright. Now, trust me, welcome again to another DJ Ron on the Rinse FM. Christmas Eve, you know. Boy. This one is a big one, trust me. You know, we only bring the best special guests. But tonight, hold on. My brethren, you know. We started out in this business together, you know. Right? Yeah, and you know that. Right? The original, you know. Trust me. When I started out in this game, you know. My selection, 80%, 70% of that. Pure reload selection, you know. Guess who? The Congo, the Natty. Yeah, that's right, we brought him here, you know. Live and direct. Yeah, I say Congo. Yeah. I'm there in the studio. Alright. For my Rinse listeners, this one's gonna be a big one today. We're gonna start the show something like this. Steppers Anthem. We're gonna step it off from here on in, you know. Let's go.
Yeah, fire the sofa. Yeah, fire the like a salsa.
We ain't got no plans for this show, you know. We just decided we're just gonna play music, see the selection. We're gonna have a chat with a couple other people as well. Some new junglists. Enough respect goes out to the Iron Dread in the studio. Shout goes out to Phoebe in the studio. Shout goes out to all the Congo Natty crew worldwide. DJ Ron in session, Rinse FM. Let's go.
Morning, with no powder. Gonna dance with a bunch of natural dollars full with no powder.
This is a warning, 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 warning.
Gonna dance with a bunch of natural dollars full with no powder.
And as the rebel prepares his belly, you know, and him just set the belly straight with some West Indian from across the road. Man can't work on an empty stomach, and you know that. Won't be long now. We're gonna get him on the mic, we're gonna get him on the deck, and we're gonna really set this show on fire. Christmas Eve, Rinse FM, and you know that.
If you love somebody, you don't have to be afraid. If you love somebody, you don't have to be afraid.
Rhythm truck, watch out.
If you love somebody, if you love me,
Rhythm truck, watch out.
send this one out to my roast crew, you know. The Everton, the Kingsley. Can't forget the Paul roast, you know, the gel. All of you lot, you know, remember when this one first got draw? Oh Lord. Gonna send a shout out to the missus and my newborn baby son, you know. Yeah, and you know that. We still have the fire. It's like As we set it. No boy, I can't test it. Sounds of the DJ Ron, Rinse FM. Christmas Eve session with the Congo Natty. It's Congo Natty waiting in the wings to come in, you know. Right, he just got his belly full. He's there with his son. Right, he's there with Phoebe One. Right, and he's there with Iron Dread, you know. Yeah, man. I thought I was going to forget the names, you know that? They were all looking like, oh, he's going to say something wrong. Nah, let's go. Rebel, what are you going to say to the people then?
Ja, Rastafari, bless, one love, you know what I mean, faithful, we're still hungry, you know what I mean, big up my brother DJ Ron, inside, all Rinse FM crew, you know what I mean, blessed for the works, in the 21st century, it's the UK takeover, global warning, junglists on the attack, bless.
And you know that.
Your body.
Come.
I want to hear that wicked tune, man, from 45. Man, talk about the not play 45, I don't care about
well,
them.
Well, let me tell you not this. If I flow, I think we flow last year. Me have a job and then I start to show my well versatile. Cause me a cat and I'm a job here. When me tell them road boy, me just tell you to watch how you talk. This jungle is mine, we start to get top. Road boy, me just tell you to watch how you talk. This jungle is mine, we start to get.
And as we send that one out, we send this one out to my brethren, the Top Cat. But you know what? This remix I done for Congo, yeah? It's about 20 years old, you know. Right, this is about 20 years old. Imagine that, 20 years, and Jungle was riding well before that still. Yeah, so my Top Cat, my homie, wherever he did there. You know, family.
Job and then I start to show my well versatile. Cause me a cat and I'm a job here. Say we a dapper. When you see the cat, you better talk to me proper. And we run things outside of the border. They say that a murder. We tell them all of any boy with the cat and I ain't afraid. Some junglers must have to push up your hand and take it from the cat on the microphone stand. Some junglers must have to push up your hand. We tell them, watch out. Road boy, make that a lot of go. Watch how you talk. This jungle is mine, we start to get dark. Road boy, make that a lot of go. Watch how you talk. This jungle is mine, we start to get dark.
I want to hear that wicked tune, man, from 45. Man, talk about the not play 45, I don't care about them. Oh, yeah, this one carefully.
Hear what I say, night and day, catch a night a DJ, lyrics on the way. mash up your hand. And take it from the cat, them on the microphone and stand. Who tell them, watch out. Road boy, better tell you to know watch how you talk. This jungle is mine, will start to get dark. Road boy, better tell you to know watch how you talk. This jungle is road boy, when me tell them road boy,
I wanna hear a wicked tune, man, from 45. Man, time with the now play 45, not care about them.
I'm a mercy, I'm a mercy.
Yeah, big up DJ Run, Sin, Rastafari, bless. Yeah, it's an honor to be at Rinse today, you know. It's an honor to be playing music in the year 2015, and we pray to the Most High that He protects us and brings us into 2016. But before we go any further, I just want to bless up the session.
There's a natural mystic flowing through the air. If you listen carefully now, you will hear. This could be the first trumpet, might as well be the last. Many more will have to suffer, many more will have to die. Don't ask me why. Things are not the way they used to be. I won't tell no lie. One and all got to face reality now. Though I try to find the answer to all the questions they ask, though I know it's impossible to go living through the past, don't tell no lie. There's a natural mystic blowing through the air. Keep them down. If you listen carefully now, you will hear. Such a natural mystic blowing through the air.
Sounds of the original junglist.
This could be the first trumpet, might as well be the last. Many more will have to suffer,
Burhan Selassie, aka Bob Marley,
have to die.
and the Wailers.
Ask me why.
Peter Tosh, Bunny Wailer.
There's a natural mystic blowing through the air.
Original junglist.
I won't tell no lie. If you listen carefully, now you will hear. There's a natural mystic blowing through the air. Such a natural mystic blowing through the air. There's a natural mystic blowing through the air. Such a natural mystic blowing through the air.
natural mystic. And jungle is that natural mystic. We're gonna flow with the jungle vibes.
Original, come to boom it up. Ragamuffin, me come back again. Original, come to boom it up.
So many people, brethrens and sisterins, have been coming together one unity and one love, you know. Seeing, so this show that we're doing today is very mystical and historical, and you know, we have to do this show in a way because it's time to tell a kind of a story of this revolution, this musical revolution, and where we're coming from. So I'm gonna play a tune now, seeing.
Now big up Junior Reid, 24/7 round the clock. We now look back. Ragga Twins plus Junior Reid must succeed. Broke out time.
I rise early, looking something. Rise early, looking for the data, but she no on ya.
My brother, Flinty, and Rockers.
Take a walk down the street. Oh yeah, he was.
Alongside Junior Reid.
From corner with smoke lana, and a deadness bread. A shine eye, yeah, it's a trouble to a man. So nanya hina no holy. A shine eye, yeah, it's a trouble to.
The Journey of Jungle on Rinse FM.
Hina no
Yeah, Journey. Yeah. From Kingston to London. Sound system.
A
Yeah, the very first sound system to touch down in the UK came over on a ship. Set up and started running what they call blues dances. Yeah, so they started running blues dances, playing the latest sounds coming out of Jamaica. So when we were youths coming up in London, we used to go to blues dances, and one of our top tunes. Time to skank out revolutionaries. I had to reload that one, trust me. This one is for all junglists.
Kunta Kinte. That one there, Kunta Kinte.
Kunta. Time for a version excursion. Brand new Kunta dub plate.
Lock off your blood.
Sounds of the jungle fire. Yeah.
That's how we build the vibes in a Rinse FM style. Sounds of the Congo Natty in session. Big up Phoebe. Big up younger Congo, you know. That's what I call him. That's what I call him, younger Congo, you know. I like that name. Shout goes out to the Iron Dread in the studio. And we build the vibes. We've got about 2 more hours to go. We're gonna give you all styles of jungle, you know. We're gonna give you the styles that come from about, what, 1992, come right the way through, you know. Let's go.
Yeah, I wanna big up all the outer national junglists. Junglists in Canada. Yeah, and this one is a dub plate. Dub plate. Yeah man, skanking in the studio. Temperature's getting hot.
Lock off your blood.
Yeah, I have to big up my son, DJ Congo Dubs, Up to Beat Massive, and all the crew.
Oh God, and I'm
Yeah, time travel.
and I'm
94 dub plate.
and I'm Oh God, no, here you stand. If you's a prostitute or Rasta man, you are a mislang. Try know your culture. You no believe in a no purple vulture. Cause certain things Rasta man must yam. Talking about the beef, talking about the chantan. All junglists must be vegetarian. Only seafood Rasta men feed pan. Good ground food like banana yam. Rest of the cassava make dumpling make me yam. Part of Sclavia, one of the fuck Jamaican. Rest of the part of right full true Rasta man. So me know so Rasta are the true tradition. It's not Malcolm X as a great American. All who about them is them no like Rasta man. So to the people listen to Beanie Man song. And the Lord said, let there be light. Open the skies and let the sun shine. And the people melt down and pray. Oh Lord, I'll be there. I am yours, you are mine. Out of mercy, oh God. But they don't know what Rasta man mean. Tell the kind where you kind, not the mean where you mean. Another Chris Carl Canai, not the whole Gabardine. Another one bag of lax man, and your heart of it clean. This is no lie, and I'm telling you the truth. No fun with bag of lax, them a real rasty truth. More than 2 years and all a look for youth. Dress up in a tight and all banger and suit. To them a man, me can't say prostitute. You name for them shout, not jungle youth. Call them the fool, the prostitute, so. God. And the Lord said, let there be light. Open the skies and let the sun shine. And the people melt down and pray. Oh Lord, I'll be there. I am yours, you are mine.
Hold on, we're not ready for that yet. What people not tell us a Beanie Man. Beanie Man up one.
If you was a prostitute or Rasta man, you are a mislang. Try know your culture. You would not believe in no football culture. Cause certain things Rasta man must name. Talking about the beef, talking about the chantan. Our junglist must be vegetarian. Only seafood Rasta men feed pan.
Me no afraid of no jump and somebody no drop down. Me no afraid of no jump and somebody no drop down. Me no afraid of no jump and somebody. Me no afraid of no jump and somebody. Me no afraid of no jump and somebody no drop down.
Out of mercy. Out of mercy, out of mercy.
Yeah, so DJ Run was the first man to get this dub play. We say reload. Yo. Okay, that was, yeah, that reload there, right, is really so small, but you know what, it's so big because we're playing music that was made, boy, 25 years ago, seeing? So it's kind of a mystic that we could be here today in December, you know what I mean, 2015, coming together to play music for a whole new generation and for the original generation. So all OJs out there and all new Js out there, this one is for you.
Somewhere
Yo, let me tell you something, yeah? This one is like 4 or 5 reloads, you know. You couldn't even get to the middle. Furthermore, hold on a minute. Work the CD. Furthermore, work the CD. Yeah? Because back in the day when this one drew, it was like 4, 5, 6, 7 reloads. Man was like, boy, just play the. I was like, just play the tune, man. Let me play the tune. Eh?
Somewhere deep in the jungle are living some little men and women.
Gonna set it, no boy can't take it, set it. Gonna set it, no boy can't take it, set it. Gonna set it, no boy can't take it, set it. Gonna set it, no boy can't take it, set it. Da 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 da
Yeah, just set it. Saying original junglists in the building. You know what I mean? Big up all the jungle massive all around the world. you know what I mean, UK, America, Brazil, you know what I mean, Africa, Europe, you know what I mean, jungle music.
Jungle is, are you ready?
Big up all Japanese,
Play, stop, play.
Chinese, Indian, Jungle Army,
It's one of a kind, quick time, fast ride.
Father General Stevie Hyper D.
Line by line, it's time to shine. That's style is mine. That's all like a war with a speed. This is take a cheat.
What them a talk about? Jungle is forever and they can run with you, yeah.
Jungle is, are you ready? Yeah, yeah.
What them a do? What them a talk about? Jungle is forever and they can run with you, yeah. Can run with you, can run with you. Jungle is forever and they can.
Listen, lyrics.
I'm just a jungle soldier. I team to get the jungle alive. Whoa, whoa, I'm just a jungle soldier. I team to get the jungle alive. Tell them what them a do, what them a talk about. Jungle is forever and they can run with you, yeah. Can run with you, can run with you. Jungle is forever and they can run with you, yeah. What them a do, what them a talk about. Jungle is forever and they can run with you, yeah. Can run with you, can run with you. Jungle is forever and they can run with you, yeah. Stop play, yeah, yeah.
I want you to jump up and swing and sway, and move your body with no delay. Try not to wonder now. Where's the noise? Jungle is, are you ready? I'm gonna get down to your feet. Listen to the words that I speak. This one nice and this one sweet. I'm gonna make you move your feet. Don't forget my sound's unique. Just so to reach my beat to the deep, to the dark, to the dark, to the deep. I'm an MC, they come from the streets. Young generation, I made to teach. All the mic, give me got this speech. All the people may come for reach. Yes, it's time to turn up the heat. But the bad boy beat this one's gonna make you freak. When it comes to lyrics, man, I'm a holy. Do not have an evil streak. That's one thing the devil can keep. White, black, oriental and Greek. Asian, Indian, and even Sikhs. European, you in for a treat. With my Shaolin temple technique. Please do not go on like a creep. Please do not go on like a sneak. Do not rock, do not teeth. Keep it strong, never be weak. No surrender, no retreat. Not summon out like an athlete. When I'm in the mood to the jungle beat. Come in the move your body plenty. Summon in your body. We about you and me and you. We have to rock a smile and do mother school. This one dedicated to a jungle-less crew. We have to get lively in a venue. We about you and me.
Lively.
We have to rock a smile and do mother school. This one dedicated to a jungle-less crew. We have to get lively in a venue. We about if we don't get you, we come well ready. I may right for the minute, my ride with no quality. When I want to skin, when I want to move your body. Make you jump up and down, now move, and I want with no energy. Get in the way that I go, I got the special remedy. Fitness to the best when I smile in the face, I'm with me MC. A peace, I love a unity to everybody. I'm in the middle, move your body, plenty. We call you and me and you. We have to rock a smile and do mother school. This one dedicated to a jungle-less crew. We have to get
lively
in a venue. We about you and me.
Stevie Hyper D.
We have to rock a smile and do mother school. This one dedicated to a jungle-less crew. We have to get lively in a venue. Put me a done. Put me a function.
We saw a vibrant vibe that led us to believe that this boy, even though I was a singer, there was something about him that always stuck out. Because when Stephen entered the room, Stevie Hyper's here. The party wouldn't start unless Stevie came. When Stevie came, the party started.
Yeah.
The respect is concrete for Stevie Hyper, you know. No one can deny it. Because when it comes to Stevie Hyper and his original veteran, you know, we big up all the other MCs who came through since then, who have kept the party rolling. We're starting out now, and we sign in with a DJ run, you know. Little after that, I think we're gonna have to do something like a little 1 for 1, 2 for 2, 3 for 3 thing, you know, Congo. Right? Like the old days. Right? Yeah, man. For now, little 100 Richmond Road set. As we go for the Congo Natty step now. All types of jungle, Rinse FM, Christmas Eve. Let's go. We send this one out to my homeboy, the Moose. Was hoping to get him in the studio again for this one, but he's out there in the community, you know, helping the community. Enough respect goes out to the MC Moose out there and the baby Moose. That's the males and the females. Let's go.
Some Shaka Zulu thing.
Let's go.
Journey of a junglist. Yeah, I have to big up all radio stations. You know what I mean? Playing jungle music. Not only jungle. All revolutionary sounds. Yes, Rinse FM special show featuring Congo, Natty and DJ Run, two brothers in the jungle.
Elect of God and Emperor of Ethiopia since 1930.
Some Nyabingi.
Conquering lion of the tribe of Judah, 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 Judah.
We try to fool the black population by telling them that
Some Nyabingi, Nyabingi.
We try to fool the black population by telling them that
Conquering lion of the tribe of Judah.
First I want to know that I instill selects and rules and reign over all of the things. King of kings, Lord of lords, conquering of the tribe of Judah. Elected himself, light of this world, King of Zion.
Conquering lion of the tribe of Judah, 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 Judah. Elect of God and Emperor of Ethiopia since 1930. Conquering lion of the tribe of Judah, Judah, Judah.
And they try to kill the black population by killing the Rajada. And they try to kill the black population by killing the Rajada. Janote, do. No go Janote, do. No go Janote.
Conquering lion of the tribe of Judah, Judah, Judah. Elected God and Emperor of Ethiopia since 1930.
Janote, do. No go Janote, do. No go Janote. And they try to kill the black population by killing the Rajada. And they try to kill the black population by killing the Rajada. Janote, do. No go Janote. Janote, do. No go Janote.
Conquering lion of the tribe of Judah, 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 Judah. Conquering lion of the tribe of Judah, Judah, Judah.
Jano dead. The great Winston Rodney, Burning Spear.
And they try to kill the black population by killing the Rajada. And they try to kill the black population by killing the Rajada.
Yeah, taken from the film Rockers. Jano dead. Yeah, so whether you say Allah, whether you say God, whether you say Buddha, whether you say Jah, we just know that there is a creator.
say a little prayer every night before you go to sleep.
Journey of a junglist.
Tomorrow is promised to no one.
Rinse FM.
When you think it's peace and safety, love.
Time for some 808s. Yeah, for big up Jackie Murder. Old Chopsticks crew. Dub plate pressure. Bigging up my young son inside. Young Wise, aka Joseph.
Every night before you go to sleep, 'cause tomorrow is promised to no one. When you think it's peace and safety.
Johnny Osborne. Hansman. Blow down the walls of Jericho. Beeline low. A rapper hoe.
Sound boy say a little prayer every night before you go to sleep.
Cherokee.
'Cause tomorrow is promised to no one. When you think it's peace and safety.
Yeah. Big up Iron Dread. Big up Nancy Ninja.
Speak the truth, you never can't do what you will. 'Cause you don't know. If it's like the wrong dog, you don't know.
Sound boy say a little prayer.
As we check out the status. And we make sure everything's cooked and curry. In a bit, you know, I think me and Rebel's gonna have a little sit down, a little chat, a little catch up. It's been what, is that the tune done? Hold on a minute, before that, hold on.
We make them know our versatility we are gonna show. Lyrical ability when we are flow. We make all the speaker them know.
Yes, they call me for MC Road Car. No one no warring on the dancer. Peace and love with everyone bad. Time for uprise, nobody start. Come on, loving our community. where we are preach strength and unity. Yeah, we wipe out pain and agony. MC that yes in my power with peace, love and unity in your community. MC fraternity, that I feel with family. Love away, full up of the style and of the energy. One catch tomorrow away, don't come far away. Oh yeah, got about party side place, yeah. Move to the beat, let's function, yeah. Take to the dark and off the place and get hunted here. Don't can't wait for this, yeah. Move to the beat, don't stop this, yeah. Raise it up and this, that's yeah.
Wheel up, brethren, wheel up, brethren, wheel up, brethren. Listen, we have to, put this one on Insta, Twitter, Facebook, all your social media. UK MCs, stand to attention. Big up all UK MCs. MC Deck, come in.
That's right, rebels. That's right, Congo. We make them know. We say big shout goes out to all the MCs who were on this one, you know. Shout goes out to the Raggers, Dynamite, Stamina, Shabba, MC Fat.
No warring on the dancer. Peace and love with everyone back. Time for uprise, nobody start. Come on.
Dynamite, you know. Community. Can't forget MC Dynamite and Skibbity on this too, you know.
Yeah, we wipe out pain and agony. MC that yes in my power. Peace, love and unity in your community. MC fraternity, that I feel with family. Love away, full up of the style and of the energy. One catch tomorrow away, don't come far away. Oh yeah, got about party side place, yeah. Move to the beat, let's function, yeah. Take to the dark and off the place and get hunted here. Don't can't wait for this, yeah. Move to the beat, don't stop this, yeah. Raise it up and this, that's yeah. Wicked, yeah. MC coming to the bar for them, my friends with them. Let's control the game, but all the end. Need much more spend, but the deck gets dark, get cold, man. Told you, man, gotta be a soldier, man. And when they came to the game, but the folding in, now let's begin. We start shows again. Flip team back, man.
We want peace, yes we want peace down in the Middle East. Yes we want peace in the West Indies. Let go the war, make the love increase. And unity we want, make we live in peace. In peace, but some people want war. If you love war, then no come round ya. Let go your gun and your big tanker.
War, no skies, but just don't know when you really wanna start this. War and crime, who's shooting, looting, murder with the artists. You're forced to lie, never just don't know that man can't help it. You're born to die, bad man, I'm gonna put your one in service. Take this, I'm one man for the diamond necklace. One of the ones who rap for the diamond necklace. Running with the road with the Lexus, I don't get this. Hey yo, you ain't invincible, don't forget more than major principle. Peace and love, that's the ritual. Watch man take them to the pinnacle. Yo, yo!
Yeah, we're rolling.
Alright.
Who's had enough of the shooting and the boxing and the fighting and the stealing and the punching and the rubbing and the fire? Who's had enough, can't take it, I retire. Don't want no shots no more, don't want no knives no more. Don't want no blood start dripping on that damn dance floor. No, we can't take it no more, we love that flavor so pure. We got the million MCs and we'll fight for the cause. You see we're lashing and bashing and so we run for the cause. Tell the mic, you know I'm in it, so I sting for the cause. I got for sheep and I got runners, so we walk for the cause. Fight for Shabba Debt and Raggables, they work for the cause. That's how we bump for the cause. And go on, yeah, we support the goodness and the lightness and the hardness and the rightness and the correctness and selectness and perfectness, yeah. We're done with this, we do the goodness and the fatness and the hotness. So we're right this, so we're done this, and we're on this, yeah. From the time to Safari, we got the flavor, yeah, you know we got the flow, we call it inside.
And we can't forget Cleveland Watkins, you know. Cleveland Watkins and singing Fats, you know. You stay there.
You know we got the flavor, yeah, we got the vibe, run the town. We bring it inside of our time. But if you know we're touching down, come on. We call it and we roll out the fire.
Yeah, man, I mean, all of the man in the place. Bigger things every time, yeah. One time all the co-producers on this, one time Sauce Murder King. One time the one that can take it down, not say I fall on style. Yeah, real Amazon jungle things I get you now, yeah.
Gisela, pass me a Rizella. Head's getting busier, shall stays busier. Under my indica, get a getting jiggier. More fire, blades like Sizzler. Shabba, the lyrical rapper, with the mic, I'll give with the matter. Don't bust it, don't bust copper. My upper set it proper, you bad boy, you top notch. With this jungle swing it hip hop. The jungle one, you walk back with the brand new style, get the rise to the top. Never look down like a dapper, but they're not. And if
Yes. MC Shabba.
It's run, stamina on the block. Stamina fast and CW. Different kind of level what they man them a bubble.
Yes, sending out enough love to MC Fat.
So many years on, we're still loving you. We're on the truth, stunning you with how we release. Attacking the mic, telling you say we're coming in peace. Hey yo, I mix up blood, sweat and elbow grease. Can only help to make the vibe increase. We make them know our versatility we are gonna show. Lyrical ability when we are.
I think I might just switch it round, you know.
Let's speak of them know.
After this one.
We make them know our versatility we are gonna show. Lyrical ability when we are flow. Lyrically speak of them know. Yo. Excuse me while I bust the mic. G, you upon the mic, well versatile. Check the style upon the mic, you know me keep it tight. Me keep it tight.
Well, GQ.
It is empty now, the city, can't test me style. Come and style it too.
My brother.
Well, gritty, style them not pretty. Bad magic, you
come. This one coming like with their 100 Richmond Road.
Try to drop them strategy, hey yo, don't be mad at me. It's just reality, the way that I wanna be. G upon the mic, me no easy, style them no sleazy. Lyrics them most like Charles Manson, better than Charles Manson. That's a bit too handsome, too many to mention. Holy girl feel ransom, G upon the version, lyrical diversion. Me bring the excursion. Big up fiber shabba, dead and skibbities. Ragga tunes them day with dynamite MC. Pattern stamina MC. All in all the first unity. For the children. Don't be friend of family sorrow.
Yeah, big up all MCs on this track.
For the children. For the children of tomorrow. Don't be friend of family sorrow. No one's please, no one's please, no one's please. Good or black, good or white, short or you tall, slim or you fat, doesn't matter, yeah. United vibes, stamina fast and CW. United vibes, right. Worldwide sound. What's even done, you say a Paul on style. Worldwide sound. From the town to summer. Worldwide sound. United vibes, right. We make them grow. We make them grow. From the town to summer. Some people want war. If you love war, then look come round, yeah. Then go your gun and your big hand. We do the goodness and the fatness and the hotness. So we rock this, so we done this, so we want this, yeah. Our versatility we are gonna show. When we are bring strength and unity. Come on. Time to summer. Police and soldiers in a war and crime. Real gangsters, they will blow your mind. Some of them don't know themselves at all. Till them a go with flash out on the wall. Only for parents to miss.
UK MCs, stand to attention. Big things. Navigator. So tell me what's up, they want the street is a bad thing. Should be a glad thing, what it done in a sad thing. Massive them mad thing, now them must see the gatling. Scaramucci. So what it could have, the real thing was the feelings and emotion. My whole over and the cause of commotion. Out of New York City, Lion Dub. Yeah, sounding the alarm. Navigator, Scaramucci, Lion Dub. You know what I mean? Bigging up all UK and international artists in the jungle. I'm playing this one for my brother and my brethren and all brethrens and sistren. DJ Dion Production.
Right now we give down some praise with praise.
All Bristol crew.
Watch out, peace and dub, man.
Time for some peace and dub. No more war.
Right now we just give down some praise with praise is due. I wanna know them sound. Watch out. Peace and dub, 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 dub. I wanna know them sound. Time to blow your mind, your mind. Hope you're rocking time. Tell her this one's a secret, vibe you can never find. Time to blow your mind. Hope you're rocking time. Tell her this one's a secret, yeah. Vibe you could never find. I wanna go and beat up. I wanna know them sound. I wanna go and beat up. I wanna know them sound. Peace out, dub. Watch out, right now, let's give down some praise with praise is Joe. I wanna know them sound. Time to blow your mind, Hope you're rocking time. Tell her this one's a secret. I wanna know them sound. Peace and dub.
How you doing, brother?
Yeah, man. Blessed.
All right, for those of you who've been locked in from the beginning, we started here at 4 o'clock. The time now is... what time is it now? We've been here for like nearly 2 hours anyway, I know that's for sure. So what's that, 6 o'clock, yeah? Congo. In fact, just so that the listeners know what's happening, right? Guy and I have been like here Christmas Eve sorting our business out. It's a long time since the two of us have been in the same room at the same time playing music, and it's an absolute pleasure.
Yeah.
You know, things happen over time. You know what I mean? And time is always the master.
Sin.
Yeah. So Congo, tell the people for those of them who's kind of like don't really know so much. Tell them about yourself. Tell them about the relationship. You know what I mean?
Boy, firstly, I have to say I haven't stopped smiling since I come into the building. Seeing, it's just been a real kind of deja vu, you know what I mean? Like we've done this before. So, you know, this journey, it's 3-hour show couldn't do it because we'd have to have many shows and talk about different things.
For real.
But today, I just really want to say enough love to the whole scene, to the British music scene. You know, firstly, I want to kick off by saying that I'm proud of where we've come and our journey. You know, we started with nothing and we used to meet up at different man's yard. You know, the journey was like, there was no P involved. It was just a lot of hard work. We had good times, we had bad times, we had happiness and sadness. You know, the ultimate thing was though that we created something that has changed our life and changed many people's lives as well.
Yeah, you know what's interesting about it? When I don't give it a lot of thought, enough thought as I should actually, but when I consider that we were doing parties back in the 80s, you know. Like I've got a T-shirt somewhere that says TNT at some warehouse or something. It says 1983 on it, right? And so and you were in Beat Freak at that time, 1983. And to give the audience some context, what used to happen back in those days is that somebody would find a squat, right? Somebody would find a squat. They would bring each sound system, which is like a bunch of DJs, would bring their speakers in, put the speakers inside the house on each floor, and then they'd play music all night long. God knows how we got away with it, but that's how most of the DJs and MCs met up and in a way started what we can now call the UK music scene. You know?
Yeah, the underground scene started from, you know, capturing a yard, you know, bringing in a little brethren who could work the electrics, switch on the electrics, you know, print up some flyers, some handbills. We'd do that all, you know, go down the local community centre, print up some flyers, chop them up, and then start handing them out. And then we're rolling through with a dance, and you know, that was it.
I mean, also additionally, yes, everybody, when you hear the word Congo Natty, or when people think of DJ Ron, certainly from the jungle scene, we're synonymous with that. But additionally, you know what I mean, when you look beyond that and past that, and you look at like where the British music scene is now, you know what I mean, with like the wave of like success of the grime scene and other music scenes, it's like, for me, it's an absolute pleasure to see that kind of like happening, you know what I mean, and that sort of like success.
I love it.
And worldwide appeal, you know.
Yeah, man, I love it. I love what has happened. I love the way that the world has now embraced UK music.
Absolutely.
It's taken it seriously. You know, it is now, for me, and it has been like this for a good few years now, it's now kind of the #1 underground music of the world. You know what I mean?
I'd say so. I mean, we still, you know, I think still only by virtue of the size of the country that, and them being first, that hip hop has like still got a strong, and all the other forms it's taken have got like a strong foothold globally. But for this small little island, right, in this little part of the planet, which essentially different little cities within this small island have come up with these different genres of music that now are global. I think we ain't done too bad in our blood. I think the man them,
it's a phenomenon.
The whole crew, all the different genres of music, they ain't done too bad, you know.
It's a phenomenon, seeing the amount of genres that have come out of London City alone, right? And not just genres that came and went. I'm telling you, like, genres that are growing all the time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And getting bigger and getting more powerful.
Yeah, for real. So tell me a little bit about, I know that I see Phoebe in here, and I was with you in Outlook Festival. Big up Simon. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Big up the Outlook crew.
Yeah. Big up the whole of the Outlook crew. But
you see,
that
look,
vibe
look,
there,
look,
man. When
look,
I saw that vibe,
when we speak about Outlook, for instance, right? Outlook was a festival that started with some brethrens at university.
Yeah.
Right? Now, this is the revolution. The revolution was a state of mind.
Yeah.
How you thought about things. So when we first linked up in the early 80s, we couldn't even think about having a record label.
No, of
and
course
doing
not.
distribution.
Yeah, of course not.
And all that kind of, you know what I mean? That was, you know, we were getting on having a sound system and just about cutting some dub plates, right? Now, we grew, seeing, and as we grew, we started to think out of the box. Seeing, we was thinking out of the box anyway, because to capture a yard and suddenly switch on the electricity and turn it into a rave, that in itself is out of the box.
Yeah, absolutely.
Seeing? So, you know, we were talking about Outlook Festival, and that festival in particular is responsible for bringing a lot of the underground scene together in one time and space. So when we gathered on that boat, because it was the first year that we actually had our own boat on Outlook. We usually had, we were guests on people's boats each year. And we've always had a special time at Outlook. But this year in particular, 2015, that boat dance, that was something that, you know, everybody that was involved said exactly the same thing. It was something so special.
Yeah, man, the vibes are wicked on there, man. Really good vibes. You know what I mean? And not only that as well, like I saw you played the main stage over there as well. And when I saw the sea of people out there and the vibes that Congo Natty was bringing with your son, you know, Congo Dubs, with Phoebe, you know, with Tenafly. You know, in my mind, I said to myself, you know what? That man has got something special going on here. You know what I mean? When was it that it kind of like started for you that, you know what I mean, you said, yo, you know something, this is my clan, and this is how we're rolling through. And I mean, you've been a few places now, yeah, I mean, like all over the planet.
For real, I feel it, for one, it was organic and it grew naturally. It was never premeditated, right? And on the journey, you meet special souls.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like yourself.
Yes.
You know, when we met, that was a mystical meeting.
That was we met before Loyola. No, I think it was Loyola Hall, you know.
Loyola Hall. That was the day we met.
Yeah,
Tottenham.
Loyola Hall in Tottenham. Do you know something as well? Before I digress, I don't want to digress, yeah? But this is the only one time I will ever stand shoulder to shoulder with a man who support Tottenham. Yeah, right. Let me tell you that now, because I'm a gooner through and through. Big up all the Arsenal man, Bart Simpson and the rest of the gang, them. Yeah, you know, so we stand tall with Rebel, even though he's a Tottenham man. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
No. Pay a Tottenham man a check for, but Tottenham supporter, hey yo, right? It's a different flex.
But this is the beauty of music. Music is the one thing that we all have in common, that we share.
Yeah, man, I mean.
And that we all supported each other.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah,
and music turned around and supported us. So coming to your question when you were talking about this gathering of souls and spirits, it's been a journey, and it still is a journey, right? Now, the day I met Iron Dread, I met also Nancy around the same time. And again, it was to do with Outlook, because Outlook had an office at the Jam in Brixton. And I was using a studio in there. I'm closely affiliated with the Jam crew, you know what I mean? And we just met, you know, like, as you do meet people. And it was a good vibe, we spoke. But I said to them from I met them, you know what? We're going to do something. I don't know when it will be, but we're going to do something. And then it just happened that one day I come out my studio where I was working, And I walked into their office and I said to Iron Dread, I said, listen, come in the studio later and let me hear what you're dealing with. See? And the same for Nancy. And brother, when I heard the two girls, it was just like, you know what? These are special, special artists. And what I have to do is do something for them. Because I see us as a platform. You know what I mean? And also a way of nurturing and providing a kind of a foundation. And jungle music is that. You know what I mean? So the journey has been meeting people, working with people, but you know, like Tenafly, for instance.
Big up Fly.
Big up. And Fly and myself. Fly's from Brixton, I'm from Tottenham. Fly's an Arsenal man.
Yeah,
you know, but again,
I mean, you're right when you say about you know, music breaking down them kind of barriers. I know, actually, I'd say like much later on, some of the barriers were picked up about the north-south, east-west divide. But definitely, as far as I know, from the time when jungle kicked off, from back at Turn Mills with Roast, which was actually, you know, it was Roast who really gave me my first residency, and that time there were people from north, west, all over in one place. But actually, even before then, right? You mentioned 100 Richmond Road. 100 Richmond Road is in Hackney, for all you lot who don't know. That's my mum's yard. And I used to have about 100 man a day in my mum's yard. All of us on my decks and MCing and the rest, yeah? It was a hustle back in those days, yeah? And you name enough of the man them who you know about right now, they've passed through my yard. Big up Rodney P. Big up enough of the other MCs across all different types of music, and DJs across all different types of music from back in the 80s who passed through. So yeah, I agree completely with what you say about that. Music has broken down them sort of like divides and whatever you and
yeah,
like
and as well, yeah. You asked about the Congo family. It is a family. The Congo Natty vibe is a family. It is a real family thing. You know what I mean? I give thanks and praise that my son now is my partner. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the majority of dances I do it with my son.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Big up.
He has to call you Uncle Ron, you know that already.
Yeah. Big up Congo Dubs, yeah?
Yeah.
Right? Just remember when you never had the teeth in front of your head, like, you know what I mean? Look at you, man. Come through now.
See? And for him now, he grew around this thing.
For real.
See? He used to be the little youth man, coming to the radio stations, coming to Music House, coming to Ron's yard. And he was just a little boy, you know what I mean? And he grew and he embraced this scene. And this scene now is there for him. Do you know what I mean? And there for all the youths and there for the next generation. You know what I'm saying?
Well, boy, I tell you what, right? If it wasn't for... also, additionally, you know what I mean? Big up... You know, listen. Them man know how I stay around here, yeah? I big up everybody, right? Murphy said big up to Rinse FM because... Do you know what I mean? They're pushing the waves forward.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they're pushing the platforms forward and pushing the artists forward. And it's a platform that we can sit here today and have this conversation, right?
It's very important.
Yeah.
It's very important. Music is food, right? And you can't just have McDonald's and Kentucky and all those kind of foods all the time, every day. You got to have some nourishment, you know what I mean? And musical nourishment always comes from the underground stations. It's a sad thing to say that, you know, in the 21st century that the legal radio stations, the majority of them have gone into a format and a playlist, and they tend to be playing music that is not really uplifting the youths them. Seeing? It's more a kind of a vanity thing, you know. It's going in a direction that we need to kind of re-educate the youths them musically. And the underground is that education.
Yeah, well, this is what I say, you know what I mean? You know, like channel radio stations like this do give that platform.
Yeah, man. And you know, Cool FM, you know, I do a show on Cool FM. And in fact, that was my first radio show after all these years, Eastman. You know. Yeah. Big up Eastman and the crew,
Rocky,
the whole Cool FM family, yes. You know what I mean? And, you know, I remember the jungle scene, for instance. Every scene has an important radio station. Yeah? So every scene has an important radio station, and Rinse has been important for many different genres of music. You know what I mean? And Cool FM was so important for jungle.
Yes, that's without a shadow of a doubt, and no one would deny that.
You know what I mean?
Nobody would deny that. You know.
And I really want to big up the grime youths, them. You know, in this time, I want to big up all the grime youths. You know what I mean? All the grime producers, the whole grime scene, because they're doing something that is groundbreaking, and also it's changing people's lives.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? It's giving them something that's theirs. They own it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm not too up with it, but what I've seen them doing, right? And the people who I'm starting to to be honest with you, I can't deny, I'm starting to follow a couple man on Instagram and whatever to kind of find out what's going on. And they're popping off. Big up all the people who I know personally. Jammer, Skepta, the rest of them, man, they're from the Boy Better Know crew and all the rest of them. Gigs, you know what I mean? Gets the whole of the man them who come up on the radio station on a Sunday night and for our grime show that we have here with what's the boy's name again? With Spyro, you know my brethren Spyro, yeah? So yes, we just want to say big up to the whole of that family as well, you know what I mean, Rebs?
Well, I'll tell you something, right? Because I got a 16-year-old son and a 14-year-old daughter, you know what I mean? Especially my son who's now 16. He's always playing me the latest artists and the latest tunes them. So in my house, I'm kind of always getting to hear the latest things while I go on, right? And I sit down with him many times and embrace the music, you know what I mean? In fact, I'm looking in 2016 to do a kind of a jungle grime combination, you know what I mean? And I'm hoping to kind of link up with, you know, some of the grime artists.
Okay, that's a good thing still. Well, look, I tell you what, you know, I think that for the minute we got like about an hour to go. No, just under an hour to go before we wrap up here today, yeah? So I just want to say big up for coming through, Rebs, you know what I mean? And I think we should do a little free for free, you know? What do you think about that?
Yeah, free for free.
A little free for free, you know what I mean? Little vibrations, all kind of music. What do you think about that?
Yeah, man, let's do it.
All right, then, let's do that, yeah?
See?
All right, then. Big up to Joseph in the background, playing the bed, the music, bringing the vibes that matter, yeah? All right, then.
One love.
Big up.
Jaja, you them can't stress. I will tell them again, now worldwide UK artists. Worldwide, we tell them. Come now, I don't want to put them on to the feeling, seconding down, digging down, clean up, number one. Tell them I'll leave you with it. Computer, tell me to go. We ready to go put on the video and boat and place Babylon in a Selassie I sold. Only the most high, copy arms alone. They never could have been substitute. Circle the corner, but we have a stitching, a right farmer. Babylon no pressure, we again. Now we have to be really could you be them, yeah? They tell me where the coffee. Plus I'm on a movie, I will buy the boxes. But email, text message and faxes. How do the place get so rough? Still not see how you guide over us.
All and pull it, the selector
Mr. Irie, they make that clear. Talk of the truth, you know me sincere. From 19 long time, me a steer my career. And the said from the Saturn days, we still a create the latest craze. Well, if I hip hop the grind you them, well, enough of them still a feel we style them. Yes, you know it, they are for the revolution. Mr. Irie, they are for the full furlong. Anytime you fight up the whole school crew, we know I feel shout out the respect you. I'm not you.
Up one of the biggest junglists out there, Potential, the bad boy.
Need a revolution. Don't we be patient? Need a revolution.
Yes, the world is in a spiritual pollution. My people walking round in confusion, you know. No people them are living an illusion.
Don't you see the light? They feed you. They see you.
No people they try to see you like a wolf up in a sheep clothing. Worse if you are revolution, they be up in a the thing. No people now go like the vibes of me and show us even bring. Don't never sing until your eardrums ring. Yeah, but the man, we need a revolution up in a diggity yard. We run out of patience.
I might have to draw for a little back-to-back Potential mix, you know. At least 3 rhythms before I hand it back to Rebel, you know. Yeah, furthermore, that's what I'm gonna do. Right, let's go.
Wait, mate, let me tell you this, right now we living in a revelation.
Open your eyes.
This tune up and play on each and every radio station.
Don't disappear.
We need a revolution, yeah.
Don't we be impatient? Need a revolution. Don't we be impatient? Need a revolution.
Potential. Natty Dread. Yeah. times. Well on it, just wheel it up and stop rap. See?